The Little Match Girl. Once upon a time, in a cold and wintry city, there was a poor little girl who sold matches to survive. It was New Year's Eve, and the streets were bustling with people preparing for the festivities. The little girl, often called the Little Match Girl, was barefoot and shivering, dressed in ragged clothes. As darkness fell and snow began to fall, a little match girl sought shelter in a corner, trying to keep warm. She had no home to go to and her family was no longer with her. With a small bundle of matches in her hand, she struck one against the wall to warm herself. As the flame flickered, it brought a fleeting moment of warmth and light. In that brief moment, the little match girl saw visions of warmth and happiness, a crackling fireplace, a festive feast, and a loving family. But the flame quickly extinguished, leaving her in darkness once again. Desperate to keep the visions alive, the little match girl struck another match. This time, she saw a beautiful Christmas tree adorned with candles and ornaments. The sight filled her heart with joy, but when the match burned out, the tree vanished into the night. Match after match, the little match girl struck them, each bringing her a brief moment of light and hope. With each flame, she saw glimpses of love, happiness, and a better life. But with each extinguished match, the reality of her cold and harsh existence returned. In the final moments of the night, the little match girl struck her last match. This time, she saw a vision of her beloved grandmother who had passed away. Her grandmother's loving presence enveloped her, and the little match girl felt an overwhelming sense of peace and warmth. She begged her grandmother not to leave her, but the match burned out, and the vision vanished. In the morning, the townspeople found the little match girl lifeless in the corner. She had succumbed to the bitter cold, but her face held a serene smile, as if she had found solace in her final moments. The people of the city, moved by the sight of the little match girl, felt a deep sense of regret and sorrow. They realized the cruelty of their indifference to the suffering of others, especially during the festive season. From that day forward, the people vowed to be more compassionate and generous, to help those in need, and to cherish the love and warmth in their own lives. They honored the memory of the little match girl and recognized the importance of kindness and empathy. The story of the little match girl serves as a poignant reminder of the plight of the less fortunate, the power of compassion, and the need to cherish the blessings we have. It teaches us to open our hearts to the suffering of others, to extend a helping hand, and to appreciate the warmth and love that surrounds us. May we never forget the lessons learned from the little match girl and strive to create a world where no one is left out in the cold.